In your bulletins this morning, you'll see an insert. If you haven't already seen it, it's been in there for the last couple of weeks. This is telling you about a course that we are going to start to run next Sunday night at Kingdom Activators, so 7 o'clock in the evening here in the sanctuary. This course, the material in the course, there's nothing new that you haven't seen before, but it's the combination of it put together and the fact that as a congregation, we would then have a common language that we can share when we're working with other people. And so Ryan and I have used this group of study in several other places as well. Currently, we're using it at our maternity home in Smiths Falls. So we have a 17-member staff team, and the bulk of them are female. So you can imagine that in that setting, along with serving the girls who are having issues day to day, that there could be a tremendous amount of conflict if we don't have a method for dealing with it. And we want everyone on our team not only to be able to manage the conflict, but we want them to have a great time when they come to work. We want them to feel fulfilled. We want them to be able to find their niche and where God has created them to be and to fulfill that. So as a congregation, we're hoping to bring some of our thoughts on how we've been able to develop that in that team to here as a congregation as well, so that we can share that. Now, this course is not for just, really experienced people. This can be from anyone who works at the back door, anyone who is going to have contact with any other person in the congregation at any time. Okay, and what we're going to do is talk about personality. We're going to talk about some birth order. We're going to talk about some male-female differences. How many know there's some differences between males and females occasionally? And how we deal with problems and how you relate. And so if you, we're going to be using the personality concept that has been around for a very long time, but we're going to turn it into Winnie the Pooh characters. And the reason that we do that is not to belittle the concept. It is so that everyone, even the children, can understand that God has created each one of us with specific characteristics that are to serve in the body of God when we come all together. And so I have personality tests with me today. If you want one to take home with you, I can give you instructions after the service on how to fill it out, and you can bring it back next week, and we'll score them. And it's not just for you to understand yourself. Please keep this in mind. This is for you to be able to understand everyone else. And how many of you have ever ran into that personality that just grates you? You know the one I mean? Everybody knows they have one. Come on. Right? That just grates you. As soon as you meet them, you're like, oh, that's one of them again. I know that's one of them. And you kind of do one of these to try to avoid them, We're going to teach you some techniques for dealing with the personality that grates you the most, how to understand them, and how to come into relationship with them so as a body we can function. So we look forward to seeing you next Sunday night. And again, if you need a personality test, see me after service.
Wow. That's so nice. Awesome.